Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, isn't it? Yes, Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Spy X Family. Oh boy, I am so glad that you are here with me because this is the best way to end my week. Holy fuck. In the last episode, we got a big ol' episode with the family together. We got to see Anya and y'all go together, and it was really good. We got to see Twilight kick a mugger's ass, so that was good. And I think, like, this episode is just kind of leading up towards the big exam, so we're finally gonna get to see, like, the actual plot, like, start, like, rolling along, like, in, like, a really big way. And that, hey, that just means it's gonna get, you know, pushed a little further. They're gonna get deeper and deeper undercover, which might eventually lead to them getting a little bit deeper and deeper undercovers, if you know what I'm saying. It is late. It is very late. But let's get in here and let's see what happens. Shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! God, this fucking opening, my god! Like, this opening actually fucks. Like, this opening actually fucks. It has legally had sex. It is legally of consent, of consenting ability. My god. And just the visuals on this part, just okay, it literally, it looks like fucking, like a massive, like, 70s kind of feel, which matches what the setting kind of looks like. And it also reminds me of, like, a toy, like the sock puppet things, you know what I fucking mean? Like, I think I've said this before, but fuck it, I'm saying it again, because it is actually really, really great. Like, and just the... God, I want to do, like, a full fucking breakdown, but I'm not some fucking dipshit who lives in his mother's basement. You know who I'm talking. Does Jeff even make videos anymore? I don't actually know. Holy shit. Like, he had, like, a massive meltdown a few years ago, and I don't actually know if he ever came back. Oh, fuck. But yeah, like, this opening is just really great because the style, the fucking vibe changes depending on whose perspective that it's coming in from. And that is great. That is, I mean, it's not like the most out there thing they could do, but it is still very, 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 like, is a nice touch. Oh yeah, it's not the test, it's the fucking interview, that's the one. I don't know why I said test earlier, I think I misspoke. We're going to have to kill at least 70% of the families here. We're gonna wipe out the entire fucking young generation of fucking East Germany. West Germany, that's the one they're in. Whoops. Nah, they watching. There to judge your walking style. Oh my, it appears that family down there, they're walking with the gait of poor people. We can't let them in, can we? That family there appears to be bad CG. We can't let them in. We're at our quota. Unfortunately, the liberals are letting them in. Oh, shit! Holy fuck! They're actually fucking banning them before they get in for being poor. Holy shit. Literally, if you walk like a poor, you get fucking... You get kicked out. Oh my god. I mean, this is, oh my god, this is amazing. Baldy head. Oh my god, she just barely oh my god, her handwriting is shit. What? No, nobody would ever do that. What do you mean? Yeah, maybe Lloyd should have double checked to make sure Anya had, like, legible fucking handwriting first before, putting her through this. I don't know. Putting a lot of fucking weight on the shoulders of a fucking 8-year-old here, Lloyd. My god. Who allowed this fat child? Who allowed this fat child to enter the academy? He practiced hard for this role. My man was critically underweight when he came to this school. Now he weighs as many as 6 children. Perfect arc on the sewer. People with the utmost of elegance. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's actually fucking terrifying from, like, that kid's perspective. Holy shit. Curse you and your cunning. That is true, actually. A lot of times you can actually infer what someone's parentage was like based on how they act. So that is actually true. They're gonna trample people to death. Holy shit. Do not bring Formation D? They have fucking military maneuvers. Oh my god. Leave the child behind. We can make another one. Oh no, it tore his suit. Oh no, it tore his suit. He's fucked. He's fucked. Why does it look like fucking Gene Simmons? Why does the cow look like Gene fucking Simmons? I don't even know how they managed to tear her dress there. But you know what? Fair enough. By the way, nice bit of character development. He actually gave more of a... He gave more of a shit about Anya's well-being and mental state from the fooling under the mass panic, quote-unquote, than he did about the test. That is actually a really nice piece of, like, character development, even this early on. Like, he's no longer focused almost entirely on the mission. Anya's safety was the first thing that came to mind. That is so fucking sweet. I love that. This man's is gonna fucking die. Oh my god. Oh shit, but your suit's all shredded. Unfortunately, you look like homeless people, so... Hey! Hey, he passed the preliminaries! Hey, let's go! A third suit! These people are some kind of fucking sociopath. They'd be perfect for our school to train the leaders of the next fucking... Oh my god. How did he get that bug in there? My god. Kind of answer was that, Reginald? There'll be 3 extra beatings for you tonight. That's right, 9 beatings. Where are these adventures? Oh my god. I know, the poor baby. Come on, Anya, you can do it. You're a precious bean. Precious bean. No, he said, not, I will succeed. The Forges. He's already seeing them as a fucking family unit. Like, I just love how he's lost himself to the fucking cover story. And he doesn't even fucking realize it. That's absolutely great. He's not even fucking telling a lie. Like, I mean, like, there's a little bit of lie on this part, but that first bit. And this bit, all of this is just the truth. Holy shit. He didn't even need to come up with a lie to fucking sell this story. Oh, that's... Yeah, no, that's not just uncouth. Holy shit. What's this? Holy fuck. In an actual fucking, like, formal... You would not be able to get away with that. Like that is some shit that, like, no, you need to couch that shit. You need to couch that shit in, like, plausible deniability. My man just went full mask off. The fun thing about, like, learning history in college and pursuing a degree in it, specifically in European history with a little bit of anthropology, is you learn actually how rich people are supposed to talk in noble families. Yeah, no, most of it is fucking, like, mask on, I'm insulting you, but unless you are also rich, you would have no fucking idea that's what I'm saying. Personality elegant. Oh, boy. It's almost as if she's psychic, my god. A traditional West German raising style. 3 beatings before bed, no more, no less. Chicken tendies, non-stop. Oh! And maybe Lloyd enjoys cooking, you know? Why you getting it's almost as if you've fallen for your own lies, you fucking fool. Gambate, Anya. Like, literally, all Lloyd had to say before getting upset was, actually, I rather enjoy cooking. I find it mentally stimulating and a bonding experience with my daughter. Boom! That's it! Shut that shit down! Like, can't wait for the fucking. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh, good, okay. Alright, my boy is spinning it. Holy shit. She wishes to learn from those above her so she may crush them. I mean, hey, if it works, my guy. Freaking, like, like, imagine if she just went, imagine if she was watching, like, Rambo or some shit. She's like, I would kill my way through the jungle. I would destroy the entirety of Vietnam to achieve my goal. Oh no, you fucked up. Oh no, you fucked up. Well, unfortunately, you're going back to the orphan store once this mission is done. Asshole, this man. Omae wa mo, Shinderu. That or she's dead, my guy. Oh, this is a homicide. This is a homicide happening. No, murder, murder, murder. There it is. That's how you deal with that shit. That's how you deal with that shit. There's two ways he could have approached that. He could have covered for her and said, her mother died in a terrible accident that she was there for and witnessed. You're bringing up trauma in front of an 8-year-old. How uncouth, my good sir. Which brings shame upon him. And then there's that shit what he just did there, which brings shame on the entire school and is arguably the better tact. This is actually like a really fun thing. Like, this is a really fun thing because there is. So maybe I'm reading too much into it because it's 5 a.m. and I haven't slept in 24 hours. And I've been reading my anthropology books from college again. But I really love this because it really does kind of show the dance, for lack of a better term. You know? Like, there's a way to talk to people of the upper crust in any society. And by learning history, and specifically learning about European history and the history of noble families and shit, like, you actually get to pick out quite a bit. Like, in, like, correspondences and shit. And it plays out exactly like that shit, except this one's a little bit more anime, you know? Like, this one's just a little bit, like, exaggerated, but not by much, based on the letters I had to read in college. And still keep the family together, I mean, hey. Well, too late, idiot. You actively believed in them earlier without realizing it, you fucking moron. You're in too deep, Lloyd. You've gone fucking native, you son of a bitch. Yeah! Oh, that's a fucking bad omen. Oh, that's a bad fucking omen. Holy shit. Oh boy, but okay, so I'm gonna gloss over a lot of shit because I never actually finished my history degree. I actually pivoted to a bunch of shit. I got pretty far, and then I looked into job prospects for someone with a degree in history, specifically European history and anthropology. Not great, not great. So I pivoted to an IT program, and hey, and now I'm not using it. And I owe thousands of dollars to a fucking shitty college that made my life hell for fucking 4 years. Hey! Ah, boy. Probably should have finished that history, to be honest. I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. I love history. But, yeah. So while I was doing that, um, like, well, okay, I shouldn't generalize because different colleges and different types of colleges, like, mine was a shitty poor person college, so, they've got different lesson plans. One thing that they did is they gave us, a large bit of, like, letters and correspondences to go through. So, like, be like, hey, here's, like, a bunch of events, and here's everything that went on, and here's, like, a bunch of correspondences between leaders, like, if applicable, because, you know, like, some diaries sometimes, shit like that, right? Like, whenever they existed, right? Whenever we had record of them. So, like, journals, letters, correspondences, fucking carrier pigeons, like, shit like that. Like we would have to read these. And the way that these people fucking talk to each other in letters and, like, accounts of face-to-face interactions brought down by a third party, um, it's very much just that. Like people just kind of sitting in a room talking past each other. And this is actually a really, really good bit of that. And I understand this is set in the 70s, but these people are still very clearly traditionalists. I mean, one of them is labeled as a fucking conservative, for fuck's sake. And like the way they talk with each other is very much that. It's like they're asking questions, but they're not really looking for those answers. They're looking for the motivation behind the answers. Does that make sense? Like, it's like there's like, hey, how do you feel about your parents? They're not looking for, hey, how is your mom and dad doing? Because that's for a fucking social worker. No, what they're looking for is, they're looking for respect, deference, and an all-around, I don't want to say submission to authority, but like a respect for authority. Because if they respect their parents, then they're likely going to respect the educators at the school, which means, you know, they're not an issue, right? That's what they're looking for. And that level of talking past things is something that you don't really see all that often anymore. Like you'll see it like not even politics have it. Have you guys noticed this? Like politics and shit. Like when people like talk about politics, it's a lot more straightforward than if you were to go back to even like say the fucking even the fucking 60s and you see debates, right? Like, actually, no, 60s is bad because that's when, like, Nixon had his debate with JFK, and, yeah, no, that's a shit show. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, you go back and you look at, like, debates between politicians that have been recorded, and it's, like, it's a lot more, like, indirect, a lot more fake polite, with exceptions, of course, because people did get heated back then, because human beings are human beings. But it's interesting. It's interesting that it's kind of a lost art. And it's kind of neat to see it here. And the main person that was kind of not doing that was the one who was basically labeled in the little dossier they gave us as kind of a piece of shit. Like, you know? Like you know, it's like everyone else is asking these questions that are very, very clearly like, okay, we want you to answer, but we don't care about the answer, we care about what's behind it. Whereas that guy is just like, hey, how do you feel about your dad being a manhole? How do you feel about your mom being a failure as a woman? Like, it does make me wonder if that guy is maybe like nouveau riche, because he does also appear to be the youngest of the three of them. The other two are much older gentlemen, whereas that guy, he's still got fucking hair, like color in his hair, right? So it's interesting. It's a fun little thing to think about. And also kind of shows that like, there's also, like, a lack of respect towards him from his fellows, especially after Lloyd left, but I think that might be because Lloyd literally beat him in a game that fucking he wasn't playing, you know? Like, Lloyd was gonna punch him, realized his manners at the last second, and then whipped around and fucking destroyed him using the game. Because in the game, in the dance, it's all about face. And Lloyd fucking not only disgraced him, but he also disgraced the fucking school. And that is just, oh god, that's just really, really nice, like, dialogue writing. That entire fucking scene. It's just, fuck, it's verbal jousting, and I really like it. It's not like Shakespeare, but it's something you don't really see in a lot of media, especially nowadays. If you have a scene where a bunch of people are sitting down and they're talking, it's really difficult to make tension, because I'm gonna be honest, it's a little difficult to write a verbal spar. It is actually pretty difficult. If you're reading a book and they have a verbal sparring match that is that good, or even better, then hey, the writer's actually pretty good at dialogue writing. It usually takes me like 3 attempts, maybe. Whenever I write a scene like that in a thing I'm writing, I have to literally check and double check it and triple check it and just keep going fucking through. I'll write multiple fucking things of it before I decide which one I like. Because it's hard. And fucking people historically had to do that shit on the fly. Like, fuck. Ugh. Not bad for motherfuckers dying of fucking lead poisoning in their water pipes, huh? Holy shit. Yeah, that just was an absolute, like, standout fucking part. And watch, like, someone's gonna come in and be like, actually, Nozz, that actually was very standard dialogue writing. Like, no. Good dialogue is hard to fucking come by. Because a lot of it fucking sucks. But this show is really good at it, and that's a perfect example. Other than that, though, like, this whole thing took, like, a really mundane action of walking down a fucking street. Of course, the street, of course, is like, an entryway that's kind of designed to be a test, so not quite as mundane as you'd think. But it turned it into a tribulation, a trial, where people are failing out before they even reach the front fucking door. And it's just absolutely, to borrow a phrase, elegant. Like, you know, it's just, like, the fact that, like, you know, like, y'all and Lloyd just kind of noticed that, like, instantly, and they, because of their respective day jobs, and immediately put it to work. It is absolutely fucking great. I like it a lot. And Anya is doing her best. She's trying to pick up as much spy shit as she can. It's very good. It's very good. I don't want to go in, like, that full sequence, because, I mean, y'all fucking saw it. It's just, whoa, it's really nice, and it kind of shows how absolutely batshit insane they are, but they are also functional, which is actually, honestly, really nice. They're not a dysfunctional family. They are insane. They are bordering on sociopathy in cases, but they care for each other, and they are extremely functional, despite the fact they've only really been a family for, like, a week. Another thing I really liked here is that this almost this entire episode, with, like, very minor cutaways to Anya, was basically told from Lloyd's perspective, and you've noticed that I'm calling him Lloyd now instead of Twilight, and that's because this episode really, really impressed that he's not really Twilight anymore. He's Lloyd Forger. That is who he is. Like, he's no longer thinking this as my mission. It's now our mission. It's not, I can do this mission. It's the Forgers can do this mission. It's not, I will do anything to succeed my mission. It's, I will flush this whole mission down the drain if you make my fucking daughter cry. Like, and that is, like, I think this episode is where he really did stop being Twilight, the man of 1,000 faces, and become Lloyd Forger, the dad who loves his family. And it's very subtle. Like, it's something that, like Lloyd doesn't even fucking notice it. Like, he's still calling himself Twilight. He's still doing that. But, like, the very minor changes in how he's referencing the mission, how he's referencing his place in it, how he's referencing the family, like, over these last few episodes, is really subtle, but it's also really, really nice and really, really effective. And it honestly just, mwah. And that's the shit I'm talking about, like, with dialogue. Like it's like a lesser show would have had him, like, actually stop and reflect, like, out loud, like a full, like, 5 minutes of him standing still being like, okay, why am I thinking this way? Oh my god, am I going native? Oh geez, I'm going native. Hey guys, did you know I'm going native? But no, because that's not what going native is, despite the fact that we routinely fucking see this, like, in shows that have this sort of gimmick. But here, it's like, no, he's gone native. He is invested in this family more so than the mission. The mission is now secondary. Like, the mission is still very, very important. He'll do his damnedest to get it fucking done, but he's not gonna do it at the expense of his family. Whether he realizes it or not, Twilight is no longer the main fucking guy. Now Lloyd is. And that is absolutely fucking sweet, and I really, really like it. And it's something that I think, if I wasn't paying attention, and I wasn't trying to hang on to every fucking word I could, I think I would have missed that. And I think several people, like, if I was watching this fucking show with Sai, they probably would have fucking missed it too. And you know what? I'm gonna start watching this show with them, because they don't watch these videos. I'm gonna start watching this show with them, and I will update you when we get to this episode, and whether or not they notice. Oh boy, but that's all I have to say. Just an absolute fucking banger of an episode. And I really, really liked it. I really, really loved it a lot, and I think it was good. I hope you did the same. Let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, when I bring up something I forgot to talk about, which is entirely fucking possible. Let me know down there in the comments. If you want more content from me, I do try and post anime just about every day. There are a couple days where I don't, because, you know, keeping up with concurrent shows, a little harder than shows that have been out for a year, but there's so much good shit this fucking season. So, every day except for Monday and Friday, there will be a new episode. So the next one will be Vox Machina. I believe that's going to be on Tuesday. Don't quote me on that. Just keep an eye out noon on Tuesday. And I also try and stream every day as well. Today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be playing Hotline Miami. Going to be doing that again. Hopefully my internet does not go out again. That game's a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll see you there. That'll be linked up in the right-hand corner. As always, everybody, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below, yada yada yada. There's a Patreon and the stream elements down below if you want to support me that way. But most of all, as always, I am Nozz the Goblin. And I will see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a goblin today. And I will see you a real.